Hey guys, Birth Of Nubs here. So I am going to tell you guys the story of the birth of Nubs. So basically, for those of you who don't know, my nickname is Nubs, and here's why. My fingers are missing, hence Nubs, right? So when I was 3 years old, I was in a car accident. Basically, what happened was, okay, so basically I was 3 years old. I'm gonna draw. I'm not the best artist, but I'm gonna try and draw what happened, right? Um, but essentially, the reason why my hand were smashed like this to get my nubs, we had a basketball hoop in our driveway when I was younger, so we wanted to play basketball in the front yard. But in order to do that, we had to move the vehicles out of the driveway to create room. So my uncle went out there to go move the vehicles. However, as he was moving the vehicles, I had wandered out into the garage. No one saw me come out, and I had something in my hand. I was told I had like a little radio or walkie-talkie, which I'm guessing I was holding like this or something. Okay, cause see how my hand, see how it's nice and straight right there? I'm guessing I was holding it like this, which is why it smashed it like that. Um, so essentially I was holding that, and all right, this is my beautiful drawing, right? So I am here with my little radio. My uncle is here, and as he moved back, he crushed me, and I was like, oh no, radio. And I fell, right? No, I was knocked unconscious on the spot. So I was leaning against the bumper of the vehicle inside the garage, and my uncle backed up into me and crushed me. So while, I'll leave this up here for you guys, my beautiful artistic drawing. So I was knocked unconscious. My hand was smashed, which is why I have the nubs. I'm going to take my shirt off as well to show you my scars, everything else. So right here, I got cut open. My spleen was ruptured, so they had to take my spleen out right here. On the side, can you see this shit right here, and then right here. And then more on this side. Yeah, you see all of that right there. Yeah, so I got cut open here, cut open on my sides, and then the nubbies. And another thing about my nubs, if you pay attention, let's see if I can do this. So this is my right thumb, this is my left. So do you see the difference? And then, sorry, I am terrible at this. Okay, and then same with my pinkies. Right one. See how it's different a bit? Okay. So yeah, as you saw, my hand was smashed, okay? So the reason why my thumb and pinkies are weird as well is because apparently they had to shave like a little bit of it because like there was some dead skin at the end on both of them. So like technically my entire left hand was pretty much destroyed. Um, so yeah, they just had to amputate them off, and hence Nubs was born. So the scar down my stomach, they had to take my spleen out. It was ruptured, and they had to take it out. Excuse me. Apparently, a spleen is only used. It's like a filter for your body, so you don't get sick. I've never really researched a spleen, to be honest. That's just what I was told. But I rarely get sick anyway, so I don't know if that's true or not. So the scars on my side, I was actually legally pronounced dead in my accident. So what the doctor did, he had found some information somewhere on the internet back then when it first came out. So, oh, again, remember I was 3 years old. I'm 29 right now. So this happened 26 years ago. So yeah, he flipped me on my stomach. cut me open on the sides and stuck tubes inside of me to assist me with my breathing, because my lungs had collapsed within in that accident as well. So those are the things that they had to do. That's where my scars are from, but that ended up reviving me somehow. It helped me breathe and I came back to life. So yeah, another thing, I had to get a blood transfusion as well. I lost a lot of blood. Interesting story about that. I won't go too into detail, but what I and my family believed in at the time, and will still do, we don't believe in blood transfusions at all. Even if it's life or death, we would much rather someone die than give them a blood transfusion, because we just simply don't believe in it. However, the court at the time kind of took me away from my family to give me the blood transfusion to save my life. The hospital got a court order or something. They were like, we have to give him a blood transfusion or he's going to die. The thing is, we needed, in order for them to not be able to give me a blood transfusion, we had to have this specific card, like a medical card that said, hey, this is what we believe, we do not do blood transfusions. However, we did not have that, so the court was able to just pretty much court order to take me away to save my life. So they gave me the blood transfusion, and that also helped my life as well. So I was told before the accident, I was this sweet young little boy, you know. So the blood transfusion apparently changed me, I don't know, into who I am now, Vance and Nubs. So Vance is like the nice sweet boy who grew up, you know, knowing things that are good, and then the accident, Nubs' blood was put into me, and now we have Vance and Nubs. And that's where my mind is at right now, which is why I'm creating Vance and Nubs. So now that you know the birth of Nubs and now where they came from, maybe you'll kind of understand Vance and Nubs now. So I don't have split personality disorder or anything like that. I'm one person, I acknowledge that. However, I like to play the part of, oh, I have Vance and Nubs, there's a good one and a bad one, you know. So yeah, just roll with it. Vance is the good boy, Nubs is the evil piece of shit. And when you put them together, you get me. So yeah, that's what happened though. That's my story about how I lost my fingers. My nickname is Nubs. Well, Vance and Nubs, whatever. But that's the story. Now you guys know. So next video on Monday. Thanks for watching. Vance and Nubs out. Love you guys. Mwah. Bye.